when and shot their way into Columbine.
In recent U.S. history happened during the assault weapons ban. Take the North Hollywood shootout and Columbine, for instance.
When and shot their way into Columbine High School in Colorado a few months ago.
In recent U.S. history happened during the assault weapons is as dangerous as the anti-gunners claim, one would expect the murder rate to increase, not decrease, with the return of these firearms to the marketplace. Some of the most high-profile shootings in recent U.S. history happened during the assault weapons ban. Take the North Hollywood shootout and Columbine, for instance.
When and shot their way into Columbine High School in Colorado a few months ago, one of the guns in their arsenal was a powerful pistol called a Tech-9. That's one of the guns supposedly outlawed by the assault weapons ban passed by Congress and signed by President Clinton back in 1994. So how were they able to get a hold of a banned gun?
Meanwhile, the ban unintentionally caused an explosion of interest, and sales of the banned firearms increased and likely created new opposition to the law.
The minute it looked as if the ban would pass, people who never thought about an assault weapon rushed out, determined not to let the government tell them what they couldn't have, and bought one or two.
Clinton and that administration has been good to the gun business.
Clinton's been good to the gun business.
He's been one of the best salespeople around. No
Bill
doubt.
Clinton. When
Sure.
he signed the assault weapons ban, you're saying that that act itself spurred the sort of...
That act did more to put more firearms out there on the streets as far as in the hands of citizens. He accomplished what gun dealers have tried to accomplish for years, and that is to get these sales up.
It was
This
like
is
an
what
advertisement? Is that what you're
That's
saying?
all it was. It was
why
the
would-
best advertising campaign you could imagine.
Advertising so good that it made 1994 the best year for gun sales in a generation, and the best year for the sales of assault weapons ever.
Okay, so there was an assault weapons ban in 1994, but it isn't in effect today. What happened? Well, to get to the assault weapons ban added to the bill, a sunset provision was attached. A sunset provision is when the law must be reauthorized to remain in effect. Regular viewers of this channel are familiar with our fight against the 1988 Undetectable Firearms Act, which is unfortunately renewed every 5 years or so because of its sunset provision. So in 2004, when the 94 assault weapons ban was up for renewal, Congress let it expire. Good riddance. Ever since then, it's been a chorus of anti-gun politicians blaming assault weapons for every shooting that happens in the United States. But gun ownership, year after year, is increasing. Really doesn't seem like law-abiding gun owners are the problem here. And on top of that, not only is gun ownership increasing, but ownership of some of the most regulated items has drastically increased as well. According to the ATF in 2020, 12 times the amount of NFA forms were processed that year than the year after the assault weapons ban expired. This signals a massive increase in ownership of short-barreled rifles, short-barreled shotguns, suppressors, and machine guns. Sounds like gun owners really put those stimulus checks to use. So why do you think Kamala Harris all of a sudden has started identifying as a gun owner?
I'm a gun owner. Tim Walz is a gun